Hello friends, सबको नमस्ते. So today in this video we will create a classification telegram board using a multiple models. You can see they have multiple models and these all models are trained on YOLO models. Okay, so let me first preview our telegram board. Let me open the telegram board on a browser. Before that, let me run this Python file. Go to your browser and telegram board. Either you can type /start or just click on the start button. It's up to you. Okay, you will get this dialog box. Wait for the seconds. Among this, these are the models. Among this, you have to select one. Let me select this one, Daisy and Dandelion. Okay, you will get this message, the model which is selected. Now, you have to send the photo. So let me select photo from this. Let me select this one, open it, and then send it. You will get the classification of this photo, whether it is a daisy or a dandelion. Wait for the seconds. It's calculating or predicting. Say this prediction, yes, it's a daisy, and confidence will be 1.0. It means 100%. The model which we use is flower.pt though. So let me explain you how you can create this type of telegram board. For that, first thing you have to do, so these are the package which I have used from telegram: import, update, inline, keyword button. I will explain the use of each package. I will explain you from telegram.ext external, from import application, command handler. I will explain you everything, what the use of bytes id and what is use of image. Then from models, here models basically the you can say the folder name. Then inside it I have created the init file. Inside the init file you will see that from dot classification means the folder name, dot classify means the Python file. Inside the Python file I have a classifier, you can say the function. So I have imported that, and so I can easily directly import the classifier from the model function. So this is the way you can import directly function. And this is the weight file where I've stored all the weights files, and all these weights files are basically trained on YOLO model. So let me first show you how you can generate a token ID. So go to your browser, click on this here port father. You have to go port father. Then you have to go to slash, wait for the seconds, slash, and you will go to new board. Already new board, how are you going to call it? Please choose a name for a board. I want to choose it classification. Classification, and just send it. Then you have to select the board username, but the main thing, that last three word will be board itself. Okay, so let me select again, type it classification, and last three word make it it's completed. You have to type board here, then press it enter. Sorry, the username is already here. Let me use CLS only, and then board. It's already taken, so it might be this one, IMG CLS, then board. It's taken. So this is a username which I've selected, multi-model class CLS board. This will generate a token ID. You have to click on this. This thing will get copy. You have to go to your code and just paste it here. This will connect your telegram board from your Python file. Okay, so now again go to your browser and click on here. You will get this type of interface. Now let me first create some functions. So first, this is the data which is important, which is store all the information related to your model. First 1 2 3 4 5 6 are the, you can say the ID of your model ID. Then in each model ID you have two attribute, class name and weight name. Class names normal, brain tumor. Then for the fourth class name Daisy and Dandelion, and weight name is this. So let me now, first thing we have to create a commands. Start with them, and First thing is this thing. Definition main, you have to connect your Python file with your token ID. For that, you have to use app.application package, then builder dot token. Inside this, you have to pass a token dot build. This will connect your Python file with your Telegram bot. Now you have to create some commands like when you will type slash start or when you type slash help. How what function which get activated. Let me first show you what when we type slash start for adding some command we have to use app handler, then command handler, then whenever the user types slash start and this start function get activated. So the compiler will went up and this start function get activated. And make sure in every function I uh, I have two parameters, update and context, callback context. Update basically to send the message or it's to update some messages on a Telegram board. When the user types some message on it and send it, this update get activated. Or context is basically to store some specific data or specific massive we can use context here. So and one more thing, if suppose I will just use update you can see here context in this function, context is not using. But if I will not use it and erase this, the compiler will throw me the error. For let me show you that. If suppose I will use update here, let me comment all the things which is not required right now. Okay, so this may comment him. So this start is activating now. This thing, nothing is required right now. Okay, so if suppose I will not use context callback, now let me run this file. You will see that it will throw the error. Let me type there start. Let me start it. And you can see it will throw the error. Wait for the seconds. As you can see that it's giving me type ever start in start function, take one positional argument, but two were given. Okay, update and context, two were given, but one positional argument is there. So that's why I have to here give the uh, I have to also describe the context parameter. It's compulsory. Okay, or you can say it is a default structure of a Telegram bot or a Telegram that whenever you describe the function, it is compulsory that you have to pass the two parameter update and a contest. Either you can use it in a function or no, but you have to give it. So it is a default. Okay, now what you can see we have a multiple you can say multiple models here. So how we can describe what we have to describe in there. For that I have already, for the explanation purpose, I have already created this help. See this, I have so what is there, there is a list of buttons. And when I will iterate over this, I.info in data.item. Okay, so data.item for give me the class ID means this 654, this will be one I, and info will be this thing. The info will store this part. Info will store this part. Okay, so let me, for your better experience, better explanation, let me print them so that there will be no confusion. See 1 2 3 4 6. Now let me print info also so that I can show you what is this info variable store. Okay, so info variable store class name and weight name for each model name. Now I have to generate a text here. Okay, okay, this text basically the thing which I will display on a dialog box. Okay, from among the model which I have to select, which model I have to select. So among that from there. Okay, so for better, it's not coming there, so wait for the seconds, I will explain you. Okay, so here is a text, let me print it. Okay, and wait for this. Now let see. This is the things which I will display on a dialog box. Model one. This way I will display it. Okay. Model ID. First the model ID I want to display. Then I want join.info the class name. This thing give me the class name. But if I will not use this comma here, I will not use this comma and also not use the space. See how it will display. Normal, brain tumor, pneumonia means no space will be there. So if I want space, if I want space and also the comma after every class name, so I have to use this thing. Okay, so now it's looking pretty much good. So this way I have displayed the text for each one, and this button dot append inline keyword button. Here I'm just passing the text which I have to display, and callback data string I means for each. Let me print it. Let me run this. So this inline keyword the data button. Callback data is the things which is which it is data which is sent whenever the user click on that particular model. Means suppose there is a dialog box. Among that dialog box, I want to select one model. If I select the model for Daisy and Dandelion, whenever at the same time when I click on this particular model, the information which is sent back to the user or a Python file, the data is will be this thing callback data is sent back. So this is a data which is sent back in a string format. Okay, and inline keyboard is responsible to create this button. And this is a button is a list of all the buttons here. Let me print down button ultimately at the end, so you can see that what is this button list is store. So a button basically keep is a list of all the inline keyboard buttons. Okay, but now this time also it is not in the format that a telegram will read it. So to make sure to telegram read it, I have to use telegram keyboard markup. This will make sure that it readable by the keyboard telegram. Now whenever the user click on this thing will get happen, and after at the end it will send the message as a dialog box. For that we have to use update message dot reply text, the text which is a display, and reply markup will be things which dialog box will display to me. Now let me save it. Now let me run it and just tap it here, start. As you can see, the dialog box is there. Okay, now if suppose I will click on this, suppose I will click on Daisy and Delirium, nothing is happening. So to handle this button, we have to use first thing. Whenever I click on this Daisy Delirium in any or among this any one model, a query will generate it. A query is generated. To handle that query, we will use callback query handler. And callback query handler basically whenever will add handler and callback query handler, it will call button handler function. So where is button handler function? This thing, button handler function. Okay, update and context I already explained you. This is we can say the default structure. Now what I am sending, callback data. We want the model ID to extract the information related to that particular model. How to extract that? So let me explain you. Update dot callback query, give me the query. Okay, now let me run it. Let me run this file so that I can explain you what is happening here. Okay, so suppose I will run click on start button. Again I get the dialog box. Wait for the seconds. Okay, and I suppose I select Daisy and Dandelion. Okay, the fourth one. Now you can see I had printed query. So this is a query. Whenever I click on this particular model, query is generated. To handle that query, we have used callback query package. That package called the function button handler. Inside the button handler, okay, this is a query which store whole the information related to that particular message. the things which we have clicked. Now I have clicked on fourth, so the data, particular data, that fourth one will be display here. And how this data is coming? This data is coming from here, callback data string id, which we have saved in this callback data. Okay, so this I want to get this fourth here, so that I can get the model id, so that I can easily extract the data related to that particular model. So how you can get, using query.data, you can see that query.data, I had to convert that into int format. If suppose I just use here this query data, just use this query data, this model id is in a string format, but we cannot but using this string we cannot not easily extract the information. So I get the model id. After getting the model id, so what is happening here? And this time, context user data selected model id. Here I am storing this model id in this context.user data selected model variable. Okay, context.user data variable, or you can say the dictionary. Here I am saving this model id. Why I'm saving it? So that I can easily extract this model id anywhere in the whole code. I can easily extract this model id anywhere in the whole code whenever I want to use this. Whenever I want to know that which model the particular the model, which model is selected by the user, I can easily extract that. So here I am saving this model id in this user data selected model variable, or you can say the data in or dictionary. So here the context is used. Now to fetch the information of the model id of the model, just use data dot model id weights name, it given the weight name, and after that I have to send the message. So here this is a message, model selected, model name we have to display, and now send an image for classification, page markdown. Okay, so this will be sent the message. So whenever I click on this, this message will get displayed that which model you have selected. Okay, now you have to send the message. If suppose now time to handle the images. To handle the images, we use this thing, app add handler, message handler, filter, which we want, what we have to handle, photo, and handle photo will get handle photo function get activated. Go here and see this. Here I am saving this model id. If suppose model is not selected and the user just send the images, so this message will be sent. If selected model not in a context.user data, this message will be sent. Await update.message.reply text. Please select a model first using start before you sending an image. Okay, so here I send the message, and this thing will not be compiled, and it will return from the function, come out from the function. So let me show you the result of this, see whether it is working or not. Okay, let me run it again. And just let me, I have not selected any model, so now let me just send one photo here, so that I can see that particular message is there is showing or not, that error. See, please select a model first using start before sending an image. Okay, so this thing is happening now. Whenever suppose I click on the particular model, the model I want to get the model id, so that model id I have you store it here. So just use context.user.select model, I get the model id, and I want to store that whole data of that particular model id in this variable. Just use data model id, and whole data related to that model store this model data. Now we have to first get the file, means the photo which we have sent in the telegram board. That image we have to get. So for that we have used update.message photo -1 get file. It will give me the file or the photo which we have sent in a telegram board. After getting the file, I have to convert it into byte format. Bytes bytes.id await file to download has bytes. Okay, we will download the file as a byte format. Now, after getting the image in the byte format, I have to read it. I have to read it image into RGB format. So image.opened image bytes, then convert it into RGB. So image is ready now. Now, after getting the image, I have to pass that image into classifier to classify the particular image belong to which class name. So for that, we have called the classifier function. We are passing the image, the model weight name, and the class name we are passing. It will return the model prediction and the score. So classify function will get activated. Here we are passing the image, the weight name, and a class name. To get the weight name, we have to use os.path.join, then os.path.directory. Dot means moving back to the folder. From classification folder, it will move back to the weight folder. Inside the weight folder, it will select the weight which we have given, and this way we get the weight path. So to load the model, we use model.yolo, means not dot to model is equal to YOLO. You can see the from Ultralytics import the YOLO and weight path. This will load the model which is trained on a custom data set. After loading the model, we just pass the image to it, and after passing the image, we have to get the result of the particular image which we have passed. So to get fetch the result, we use urinix value, because we are passing just one image. So to get the top one here, result dot prop dot top one, give me the class ID among the means. Suppose there are multiple classes there, means 0 1 means three classes will be there. So among these classes, it will give me the top one means the class ID which have highest probability, or you can say highest score. The class ID which we have get is this one. After getting class ID using class names, we can easily fetch the model prediction or the label, we can say. Now to get the confidence, we use result.prop.top1.confidence, giving the score of that particular, means the class ID which have a highest score. Here we get the class ID which have highest score. Here we get the score of the particular class ID. So it will return model prediction and the uh, label, you can say, or the confidence. After getting the label and prediction, we have to just display it. So for that, just use update on message or reply text, and this way display the text prediction, then the confidence and the model use. Now help command basically just to that is, suppose someone is get confused that what we have to do. So to you just to make them reply that use slash start to select the model before uploading the image, to get just one message to that. And here run pooling, suppose I will comment it, so nothing will get happen. Even if I will type start, let me show you. So let me learn this. If suppose in this either I will type start or help, nothing will get happen. Nothing will be there. It will not reply to anything. Okay. So to get reply from the Python file, we have to use this app.runPolling. Okay. Means for every updation, this will get activated. Means to what message what we have to do. So this thing is important. So if name main loop, so it will get activated, and we use this. Okay, so this is the way we create a Telegram bot. Now let me show you the result of this. Run Python file. Just type start and help. Let me type start here first. Wait for the seconds. It will reply. Okay. Now before selection of the model, let me upload the model photo so that we can see that our warning line is will be the warning line will display or not. I have not selected. See, it's displaying. Now let me select this one, Daisy and Dandelion. Now let me select the photo. Show the prediction. Wait for the seconds. See, show the prediction. Now again, I want to select one model like the brain tumor. Select this one. Now let me upload the photo. Send it. Wait for the seconds. It display. Okay. So this way you can create a Telegram board with multiple models. The model with, and these all models are trained in YOLO. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks to all.